to grain farmers have long been a thing of the past, but for cotton farmers, they're treading new ground this year. In this week's Bottom Line, Neil Melancon takes a look at how the new Farm Bill programs stack up for cotton farmers.
The Bottom Line is brought to you by the Cotton Board, strengthening the fiber of our industry.
Well, as Kristen alluded to, the new program for cotton producers under the Farm Bill is the Stacked Income Protection Program, otherwise known as STAX. The idea behind it is it's stacked up on top of traditional crop insurance programs. Mike Turner, a member service representative for the National Cotton Council, says it's a big change for cotton producers from years past.
Well, in years past, there was direct payments and those type programs. Farmers were getting paid every year, regardless if they plant cotton or not. In this new program, the Stacked Income Protection Plan, or STAX, one, you will have to produce the cotton to be eligible for the program. There's no more direct payments in this current Farm Bill, and also it's now a crop insurance based program.
Of course, with any new change, people aren't so sure how it's going to work, and more specifically, if it's going to be cost effective for them. While this is a new program for cotton producers, it shares the same flaws in the program that Louisiana grain producers know so well, namely, often farmers have losses that don't do the sort of devastation that triggers the program, yet they are still financially ruinous. One example I can think of for cotton here in the state is after bolls open, we frequently get rains. Those rains stain the bolls, which don't ruin them, but reduce their quality, thereby causing financial loss without necessarily devastating the crop. Further, since the STAX program is triggered at the parish level, what could be a disaster for one farmer may not trigger the program for his area. The bottom line here, unfortunately, is that we will have to wait and see how effective this program will be for producers next year. And of course, Kristen, one thing I should point out, this isn't a program that you can buy at your local FSA office. You can find out more about it, but you have to buy it through the crop insurance program. Next week, though, we'll have some better news here, which is Avery Davidson's going to go do a story on a first-time cotton producer.
That's great, and the more cotton producers we have, the better. I want to see that industry liven up again because it's one of the most beautiful crops.
Used to be King Cotton here.
That is very true. Thank you, Neil Melancon. Well, that does it for this edition of This Week in Louisiana Agriculture. Be sure to join us next week when Avery Davidson brings us that story Neil spoke about, a new cotton farmer in Red River Parish. Until then, you can watch all of our stories from this show or past shows on our website, twilatv.org, and keep up with what we're doing via Facebook and Twitter. For all of us here at TWILA, thanks for watching. We hope to see you again right here next week.